What wakes you up, puts you to sleep, keeps you informed, educates you, entertains you, guides you, and helps you stay connected with friends and family? Your cell phone. I make over $100K a year reselling those. Let me tell you a little bit about how it all started.
16 whole years ago, I started a YouTube channel teaching people how to jailbreak iPods and the very first iPhone. I just loved and enjoyed doing that shit. And then 3 to 4 months later, I got invited to join the YouTube partnership program. I just turned 30 about 3 weeks ago. So I was a little 14-year-old nerd getting invited to the YouTube partnership program. That wasn't even a legal age to get paid. My pops was a real one, used his social, created an assets account, and then we was in there. From that day on forward, I was a freshman in high school making $1,500 to $2,000 a month. Flyest kid in the building, you heard? But once you're in the YouTube partnership program, back in the day at least, you were able to create multiple channels and link them all to that same AdSense account for monetization. I started getting creative with it. Bruh, I started a news channel, took a screenshot of the front news page on Yahoo News and just started reading it out on video. And boy, them shits was skyrocketing, hitting 100K views in 24 hours. I obviously had that channel linked up to the AdSense account, and I was running me up a little bag until they caught on and banned that channel. On my iPhone tutorial channel, on the other hand, I started having these brands of phone accessories and cases reaching out for me to review their product. Coming home to a big ass box full of who knows what goodies was like the most exciting feeling as a young teenager. Shit, it still is. On top of that, it gave me something to look forward to go shoot a video, you know what I'm saying? Then at about like 17-ish years old, I got introduced to alcohol, started having a time of my life with my hood rat friends. I stopped giving a damn about YouTube or ever even thought of it as a stream of income. Suddenly, I'm a young adult with responsibilities, a car note, insurance, traffic citations, and my YouTube income was decreasing because I wasn't making any more videos. So remember, flyest kid in high school, I got all the Jordan 3s, 4s, 5s, 11s, and I'm out here trying to pay a couple bills, so I started to sell a couple of my shoes, and them shits were selling like crack. There was this kid that I knew that worked at this Foot Action. He would basically get the shoes for himself at his employee discount rate, wear them shits for like 2-3 weeks, and then he would sell them to me. Luckily, we had the same shoe size. And then I found me a little glitch in the system, started taking some fire-ass pictures of them on top of the box, and started flipping them on eBay. Ka-ching! I was doubling my money like once or twice a month off of doing that. Mind you, my YouTube money was down. I'm probably at like $300 to $400 a month. So plus the shoes, another like $200 to $300 a month, and I was barely getting by. At this point, I thought I was too cool for all that nerdy shit to be online with, and I wiped all my videos off my iPhone channel. 1 million plus views worth of videos deleted. Then bow, all of a sudden I'm 18 years old, paying off like 8 tickets, probation, and the kid ain't got no money. Your boy gotta go get him a job. Getting money so young and being like the popular flyest kid in school fucked my mind up a little bit. I couldn't keep a job for longer than like 3 weeks. So either I was always late, not showing up, or just bumping heads with the management. My very, very last job I ever had to be the one I had for the longest. Olive Garden. Boy, them to go breadsticks and soup used to slap after them shifts. Alright, now here's where life took a sexy ass lane shift. I moved to a new city at 19 years old, got a luxury apartment, and I just transferred this Olive Garden job for a security blanket. I remember I probably did like a total of 4 morning shifts, bringing like $25, $30 a day. Having my first very own apartment in a brand new city, but boy, I was depressed and a month coming home with $20, $30. I think that shit rounded up to less than minimum wage. Anyway, let's get to the juice. So quick side story. Back to high school when I was flipping the Jordans. I got a new phone one day and I sold my phone and I realized how fast that shit sold. So I started buying all of my friends' phones that were upgrading as well. And I would resell them inside Facebook groups, because there was no OfferUp or Marketplace back then. So there'd be like niche down groups in your city where like somebody created and it would have like nothing but locals in there. And they would be niche down to the point of Jordan sales in Houston, Texas, or phones and electronics in Anaheim, California. So before I moved to this new city, I made a brand new Facebook account with none of my old friends, nothing, a fresh account. And I found the top 3 high schools in this new city. I started adding 20 to 30 kids per high school. Then I went into their Facebook pages and saw the groups that they were following. I probably joined about like 30 to 50 of those resale groups in this new city on this new fresh Facebook account before I even moved there. That's really a little life hack gem right there if you want to find a community very fast in like a new city, you know what I'm saying? All right, so back to my last shift at Olive Garden. I believe it was like August 2014, and I just remember seeing this new Galaxy S5 Active phone advertisement on billboards and all over YouTube and social media, right? I'll never forget this day, bro. I come home satisfied, $30 in tips, and I started browsing through one of these Facebook groups looking for something to flip. And this lady had just posted the Galaxy S5 Active 8 minutes ago for $250. Mind you, this is a $750+ phone that had barely came out. She had it priced low because it had like a little chip in it and she just needed to make rent. I offered her immediately, got her contact information, linked up, and done deal. So I buy the phone, I drive 2 minutes down the street, pull into a gas station, park my car, bust my phone out, start taking pictures, start posting it in all those groups. Now I'll never forget that camo green Galaxy S5 Active with the AT&T logo on the back. I say it was like 2 hours that went by. This guy wanted to meet up at the AT&T store to buy the phone to make sure everything was good. Cashed me out $550 on the spot. The next morning, Olive Garden was blowing me up, trying to figure out where I was at, and I told him I'm never going back. And that was that, man. So remember, the story I just told y'all was in 2014. That was over a decade ago, and I never worked a job a day in my life since. Y'all stay tuned, subscribe to the Phone Flipper, hit me with a thumbs up if y'all enjoyed my story, if y'all really want to hear the thousands of stories I've accumulated throughout these last 10 years, how I scaled this to a 6-figure business, and how I was able to change my life entirely by just taking the chance.
I've been on my own, did it on my own. Get it flipping phones, these phones make more than your